YouTube. It's time for another page session. I am so happy to be back. So far, my YouTube channel has been so successful. I'm very excited. I am gathering views. I cannot even believe it. So I am really excited about that. I am really excited about the feedback I've received and looking forward to just moving forward and getting to know you better. With that said, let's get started on colors. I have promised these for the last few days, and it is a much requested speech that I give. I've given this speech often. People seem to love it. I will say it is a chakra based system, so if that is not your thing, you may not want to watch. I do. I do use this in my daily life. I use it when I'm getting dressed. I use it in my environment. I use it as I'm around people, and colors affecting mood. Colors can affect how you feel. Colors can change your entire environment in one way or the other. And I am excited to have studied this over the years. I know many people have different chakra systems. I know there's ancient systems. I know there's new systems. People change things up, but I go with what feels right for me. I use no particular person's chakra system. I use my own. I know that there are going to be many aspects that's going to be the same across the board, and there are going to be many aspects that are different. But for me, I use what works for me and what I feel comfortable with and what resonates with my own heart and my own body and my own soul. With that said, let's get started. If you don't know about the chakra system, the first chakra is the root chakra, which is tighten your bottom. And if you can feel where you squeeze the grapes, that is basically where the root chakra is. It is the first chakra in the system. And well, in this system, we're going to be talking about the seven color system. Now, there are different chakra charts and diagrams that go into the feet and go above the head and all of that. We're going to stay within the body and in the core of the um, functioning system, for lack of better words. So, starting with the root chakra, the first color is red. I love red. It's one of my favorite colors. Red is the color of blood. It flows through all of our bodies. To our to my knowledge anyway, you hear all kinds of different things, how oxygen hits the blood and different things. We all have red blood. Whether it requires oxygen hitting it or not, our blood is all the same. Red is different based upon your perspective. For me, I see it as the color of home and hearth. Some of those words may be tricky to understand me say because I am a Southerner and I speak like a Southerner. And as I said in my first video, I accept that and I love that about me, and I hope you accept it as well. It is the color of, I think, happiness and cheeriness. It's the color of Christmas. If you look in my background, I have a red leather sofa. To me, it's the color of coziness in a family. I am big into hygge. If you've never heard of hygge, we'll talk about that in a later video. It is something I study, I enjoy. It is basically a Scandinavian concept of coziness. It's warm socks, it's pajamas, it is club chairs and ottomans, it is hot chocolate on a cold winter's day, it is warming yourself in front of a fire. In fact, fire is also basically considered red. It can be the color of destruction or the color of warmth. It depends on your perspective. It can destroy, it can bring together. Thinking about warming your hands at that bonfire, singing campfire songs. The color of red does not end in its meaning, its depth. I could do a video just on red. In fact, I may do that. But red is just a base color to me. I love it so much. You can see it in my house. I haven't lived here for many years, so I don't have a lot of decorations out, but you can see my base color, my home color is red, and I love it. The next color in the chakra system is orange. This is called the sacral chakra. It is right below your belly button. The sacral chakra is the chakra of sensuality. It is what makes you feel hot and sexy. It makes you feel like you are a woman. It makes you feel like you want to get out and dance, belly dance, salsa dance, whatever dance you want to do. It makes you feel like, to me, sunshine. I know sunshine is yellow, but I think of oranges and I think of Florida and I think of orange juice. And that brings me to breakfast, and that is just the foundation of your day. So you've got your basis of your home, and then you've got the foundation of your day, drinking that vitamin C and bringing you to life and making you feel like a human being. It is your morning routine. It is what gets you started in the day. The next chakra in the system is the power chakra. Power chakra is called the solar plexus. I would call that middle of the abdomen area. It is yellow. Yellow is the power chakra. It is the chakra of awareness, intelligence. If I'm going to take a test, I am going to eat yellow foods. I remember I had studied and I had focused and I was so aware. And I went to the Piggly Wiggly buffet and I looked down and everything in my plate was yellow. I had cheese and macaroni and squash and cornbread. Everything was yellow, but it was very comforting. It made me feel like I could take the day. Yellow is a color people often put in their kitchens. It is a color, like I said, of sunshine, the color of lemons. Um, Lemons, think about it though. Think about a lemon. They're tart, they're refreshing. You can make lemonade. What do you make? If you're given a bunch of lemons, you make lemonade. It is not a bad thing. I wear citrine sometimes, which is yellow, when I want to blow someone away with my speech, with a conversation, with the depth. It is the color of power. The next chakra, we're going to move away from the power and we're going to move into the heart. The heart is the fourth chakra. Green. It's the color of healing. It's the color of growth. It is the color of grass. It is the color of new growth, whether it be plants. It's the color of springtime. It's the color of anything new and vibrant. I will tell you though, green has such an influence on healing, but it is also the color of growth. So keep in mind, if you are working with someone that may have a tumor or cancer or some sort of illness, you want to offset that with blue, which is the next color we'll talk about. Blue is the color of the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, the color of communication. Blue has a calmness to it. This color of the sky, the color of my eyes, the color of my shirt. I wear blue a lot because it is calming. I have a very driven personality. I can be loud. I can get carried away. I wear blue to calm down my personality and to calm me down, to make me feel better, to make my environment a different place. Today, I was feeling a little down this morning. I put on a blue shirt, a color of calmness, but I offset it with orange, the color of the sacral chakra, because I wanted to pop it with some vitamins to make me feel better, to make my day go better. The next chakra is the third eye. It is the color of intuition. It's the color of indigo. Indigo for me is a deeper color of blue. It is a blue that you can get lost in. It's a depth. It's a natural color, but it's a color you don't see as often as you do other colors of blue. It is the color of, I would almost say, karma. It's what I think about. Indigo is something I use when I want to get in tune with who I am as a person, when I want to make a connection, when I want to reach deep into my soul, when I want to know what's going on in my environment, when I want to be more aware. I go into my third chakra and I bring that into my being. I align all of my chakras, but I am especially focused and intent on that third eye chakra. Moving up the system, this is where mine gets different than other people's, is the crown chakra, which is right at my bun, the crown chakra. The crown chakra for me is the color of violet, the color of the violet flame, the color of purification, the color of connecting with the divine, the color of bringing us together as a spirit, the color of oneness. Now, I realize that a lot of people have that as maybe purple or white, but for me, white is the next level. It is beyond the crown for me and my system. Violet is the color of crown in my system and what I use for reaching into the divine. White is what I use for surrounding and protecting and purification. I would call that for me the eighth chakra, the chakra beyond the crown, the chakra beyond, still within my physical soul existence, but outside of my body system. White is what I go to connect, for protection, for surrounding me in the white light of protection. With that said, that is this chakra system I use. I use it on a daily basis. I think it's so important for me as a person and how I live my life, in bringing certain aspects of functioning and the ability to combine different elements of body, mind, and spirit together in one, and to fold those into how I want my day to go, how I want my life to go, and how that may influence my personality, those I connect with, and how I can not really manipulate, but how I can influence a different direction to something that may not be working at the moment, and bring that into alignment. With that said, I know that it's not everybody's thing. It's something that I've used for years. It's something, even as a Christian, I I hold on to, because I feel that we were given those different colors, different things, different uses of objects or colors for a reason. It's not something that I basically toss away. It's something I do think of on a different level. It's a depth for me, and I hope that you can appreciate and think of it in a different way as well. If it's not your thing, that's okay. But this the colors and how I use them has improved my life, and I will continue to use them and move forward in a healthier, happier way.